Hi everyone and welcome back to Einfach Cloud. In this video, I'm going to continue the previous topic, workload identity with Gitlab and Terraform. So let's just jump into directly the content. So this is the um, architecture we previously working on. We have deployed like pretty much everything in this architecture. For example, in shared services account we have this OIDC provider, OIDC role. In the cross account we have cross account roles and policies, and then we have created this variable set, TFC agent, GitLab group, Terraform project. And in this video I am going to cover the remaining items, which is like to deploy the GitLab repository, which is going to host our code, so that we can deploy in these multiple AWS accounts. And then the workspaces, which are responsible for the deployment of the Terraform code using these temporary credentials into Terraform, into AWS accounts. So let's just jump into the Visual Studio Code, my IDE. So this is the module TFC setup which we are basically working on, and in this module we have a sub module called live repository. This module is gonna be responsible for the creation of the GitLab project or repository, and the creation of the workspaces and the association of workspaces with the agent pool and OIDC variable set. So let's just see. So you can see this is a GitLab project creation or GitLab repository creation. This Terraform resource, and the next resource is TFE workspace to create workspaces in our Terraform cloud. And this is the VCS repo setting for the workspace. So basically to tell workspace where the code is gonna come from. So in as we are deploying our code in GitLab, so we have to create one additional step to make this happen. We will let's gonna check it in a second. And the next things are association of the workspace with the agent pool, and then association of workspace with the OIDC variable set. So basically this one, you can see this variable set is attached or associated with these workspaces, and these workspaces are associated with TFC agent. This is what this code is doing. And to deploy this module, I have to go to my live repository, which from where we are deploying pretty much everything. And here you can see I have created a live repository module. Let's just uncomment that. And this module is just basically using the live repositories in locals which we have created. Let's just check that. So this map is basically pretty much everything. You can see I have Terraform live demo. So my GitLab repository is going to be with this name, and the GitLab group in which this repository needs to be created, that's what we will need to pass. So these values are coming from previous videos which we have, if you have seen. Then creation of project or creation of GitLab group will gonna output these values. So if you check the GitLab, we can see we have Infra Cloud as a parent group, then we have a nested group called demo, and is in this demo nested group we want to create our GitLab repository. So yeah, and this is a TFE project output, which is also coming from this module which we have created in previous videos. And this is the agent pool name, and these are the workspaces I wanted to create, and the names of these workspaces are as follows, like account 1 for the account AWS account 1, and account 2 for the AWS account 2. And the so yeah, this module is just using this local map, And here you can see that we are also passing these VCS repo auth token ID. Let's just check that. So this is required if you need to connect your workspaces with the GitLab, and to connect your workspaces with the GitLab you need this token. And how to get this token? You have to go to your Terraform Cloud UI, your organization. In my case is it's Alpha Cloud, and then settings, and then you have to scroll down a bit. Here version control and providers, you can see I have created this GitLab VCS client because my code is in GitLab, so I have to create a GitLab client. You can also create one with this, clicking this button, and they are providing these option like if your code is in GitHub, Bitbucket or Azure DevOps. But I have choose GitLab and then gitlab.com SaaS edition. And if you choose this, you will gonna get further documentation like what to do in the GitLab. Register your application and put the redirect URI, and then if the application is created, then put the name of the application ID and secret. So if you follow this documentation, you will gonna get this thing. And here you can see auth token ID. That's what you need to connect your workspaces with GitLab. So I have just copied that and put it here, so, as an input parameter to this live repo module. And this live repo module is going to connect my workspaces with this GitLab by using this VCS repo auth config. So here I am passing my auth token ID. So let's just deploy this code. tf init, tf validate, tf plan, and then let's just take a look at our plan, what it is saying. So it is going to create the GitLab project or repository in our nested group with this name. It is going to create a workspace which is called Terraform Live Demo Account 1 in this organization and in this Terraform project. And this is the VCS repo setting. This is again the same workspace but with for account 2, and then in the association of these workspaces with our agent and the variable set ID. So yeah, pretty much simple. And let's just apply these plan and see what resources which we will gonna get in our GitLab and Terraform. So it is going to create some resources in GitLab and in Terraform Cloud. So 7 resources added. Let's head it over to our GitLab group. If I refresh, you can see I have a Terraform live demo repository or project in my demo group. So in this repository I'm going to host my code for the deployment of in the multiple AWS account. And what happened at the in our Terraform cloud, if you go to your organization and then demo project, and you will get 2 workspaces, and these workspaces are basically going to deploy the Terraform code into AWS account. So if you just click on the variables, you can see it is associated with the right variable set. And if you click on settings general, you can see that it is running on our agent machine using this agent pool. And this is pretty much required. And we have almost covered every pieces in this diagram. And the next thing is now to put the actual code in GitLab repository, and which will gonna trigger these workspaces, and these workspaces will gonna deploy the Terraform code into AWS accounts, like this AWS account 1 via this account 1 workspace, and in the account 2 via this account 2 workspace. But that will be in the next video, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.